just a bit outside.
Hi, welcome to my new channel. This is called Just a Bit Outside. First of all, I wanted to tell you a little about the channel. Now, most of you are used to Footprints in American History, my other channel. That's mainly American history. It's going to be a little bit more formal than this channel. This channel is going to be a little bit more about no rules. When I can make it interactive, absolutely. And this channel is designed a little bit more for the fun side. Also, the reason I created this channel is because I wanted to be able to tell stories that I can't put on the other channel because of the way it's set up. So we're going to tell a story today, and this is about the Yard of Lost Toys. Now, this is an international toy. This story takes us to Ukraine, a place called Lviv. It's a very popular town in Ukraine. It's very touristy. They're known a lot for history. They're also known for their coffee shops, and it's considered a romantic place to visit. And Lviv is just one of those places that if you're going to take a vacation in Ukraine, that's one of the places you're going to go to. Now, the story begins in an apartment area. There were some apartment areas, some apartments that shared a common area. It was a courtyard. In this courtyard, there was a guy, his name was Vasil Petrovich, and he was walking through the courtyard. He noticed a couple of toys that looked like they had been lost. Well, he must have been a parent because he had compassion for the kids that had lost those toys. So he went over and he found an area under a small roof that he could put those toys, so that if the owners of those came out and saw the toys, they would get their toys back. Well, what happened was whoever owned the toys never came back. And as time went, suddenly he noticed people were putting more toys under there. And this started growing and growing and growing. Well, he took notice of this, so what happened was he started coming out there and adding on to it because people were adding to this. He had hoped the kids would find those toys originally, but since they weren't, he noticed that people were starting to put their old toys out next to these toys. The collection started growing. So he wound up putting up sideboards with them. He added some flower pots. He hung paintings on the walls in this area, and the collection just started growing and growing. And the reputation of this Yard of Lost Toys also grew. What happened was that they noticed, like, not only was it toys, but books were discovered there. He was noticing that people were leaving old musical instruments, bikes, and not only that, but as the reputation of this yard grew, what happened was that people were coming from other cities to leave lost toys in this courtyard. For some reason, this courtyard became famous, and then people were coming from other countries just to leave toys in this courtyard. And this area is not exactly the best part of town. This is an older, more run-down area of town as far as with the apartments went. Yet its reputation got to the point that people were coming around the world just to see these lost toys. And if you look through the pictures at the end, you're going to see just how much and how extensive this became. Unfortunately, Lviv is not like San Diego or one of these other cities that has a dry climate, sees a lot of sun. No, they see winter, they see a lot of rain, they see a lot of damp conditions. So what happened was, with some of these toys, the elements started getting to them. So a lot of people were visiting this. And if you go onto YouTube and search Yard of Lost Toys, you'll see what I mean. Some of the people came through there and they saw some of the toys and they commented that it was fascinating, yet they also felt it was a little on the creepy side because of just the elements getting to these toys. However, if you look at a lot of the other pictures, you can definitely see a charm, and you can definitely see how this became a fabled part of Lviv in the last several years. Unfortunately, in 2020, because of COVID, it was shut down. So there is a picture in here where you're going to see what the courtyard looks like now without the toys. Sadly, it was a victim of COVID. However, I hope you'll enjoy the pictures. I hope that you'll take a look at maybe some of the other videos and see what it looks like, just because it's a wonderful story to learn. And this started because of one man who had compassion for children to find their toys, and just to see what it grew into being for at least several years. My name's Jeff Dial. Thank you for enjoying Just a Bit Outside. I hope that you'll watch this channel in the future. We are going to have other videos as time goes. It may not be as frequent as Footprints in American History, but my goal is that you guys will enjoy the channel. Thanks so much and have a great day.